Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another monsters video. So in today's video, I'm back with our monster review. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the monster Blumeria. So this monster, lots of you guys have been asking for a review for this, and so there's 13 hours remaining right now the time I'm recording this for the Tails challenge, and I wanted to get this video out before the Tails challenge is over. So what I'm planning on doing is getting this monster to rank 4. Rank 5, I decided not to. I'm just going to get it to rank 4, and then from there on, I'm just going to use my loom, save the rest of my gems for a race and stuff like that. But let me know in the comments down below how well you guys are doing in this Tails challenge, of course. But I managed to get myself Blumeria to rank 3. I went ahead and gemmed it, and as you guys could see, we got rank 3 Blumeria. So we just went ahead and unlocked the last trait / static caster. So at rank 0, you have access to anticipation, so when the enemy uses an extra turn, you'll get the next turn. Basically, it'll trigger the anticipation. And then at rank 1, you have cooldown immunity. This is actually a pretty good trait as well, because if any monster tries to hit you with cooldown activations, well, you're immune to that. Rank 3, random element hater. So at the start of the battle, it'll basically just give you a random element hater, and this is only for himself. Imagine if this was to all allies, but it's okay. Anyways, as you guys can see, we've got a rank 3 Blumeria. Luckily, I got 3 rune slots open, but then I don't have to like spend extra gems getting this monster those runes, or basically unlocking them. But I'm gonna go ahead and feed it up to level 130. Actually, first I'm gonna get it to level 100, and then I'm gonna show you guys the stats from there. And then from level 100, get it to 130. And of course, equip like the best runes, relics, and stuff like that. So I hope you guys are excited to see that. But let me know in the comments down below if you guys actually got Blumeria or not. This monster is pretty darn powerful. I can already tell. I can already tell this monster is going to be powerful. So here we go. Level 100 very soon. Right about now. Okay, 3, 2, 1. There we go. We got it to level 100. So with the stats, here's the thing, guys. It doesn't show you the correct stats. Well, for me anyways, because I've already ranked this monster up. But I wanted to show Monster Legends Wiki. This is more accurate. So take a look at this. For Blumeria, 8,591 power. That's what you get at level 100. 86,860 life and 6,479 speed. Now I've got to say, speed and strength wise, this monster, it's just amazing. She has tons of speed and also strength, so it's very good. Life, unfortunately, she is lacking on life. Okay, Blumeria is lacking on life, unfortunately. So what I recommend doing when you're ruining her, you can go with, for example, 1 strength and 2 speed. You could also do 2 strength and 1 speed, but make sure it's mutated with life, if that makes sense. Let me go ahead and show you guys an example. Okay, so you want to go with 1 speed that is mutated with life, so you're basically supporting some life there because this monster is lacking on life. Then you can go with your 2 strength runes that also has a life in there. So as you guys could see, I went with the 3 level 10s. It could be any level, of course, it doesn't matter, but make sure it's mutated with life because this monster needs that. So now the life is actually buffed, and so is the power and speed, of course. Now you can do triple strength if you'd like to, but then this monster will be a bit slower, so it's really up to you what you want to do. But anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and get it to level 130. And so I'm going to show you guys the stats at 130. So take a look at this. You get about this much at rank 3. That is without the runes. Okay, and then with the runes combined, here's what you get. This monster is a light attacker, of course, and let's go ahead and take a look at the skills. Before I do that, let me go ahead and take a look at the ultimate. Sunny Day and Hell deals insane light damage to all enemies, applies sunburn and ignite to all enemies. They're applying 2 tortures here. One of them being is ignition, the other one is sunburn. Sunburn also deals some damage, but the nice thing about sunburn is that it reduces the enemy's accuracy. So they have like 15% less accuracy, if that makes sense. So they have like 85% chances of landing their shots. But anyways, let's take a look at this. A really bad bleed. This is one of the skills. Applies 2 random hater effects and 1 extra turn to itself. Let's go and take that. We also have Burning Hate Fist, which is a very heavy light damage to one enemy. Applies sunburn to one enemy and double damage to itself. So I'm glad that sunburn is not to Blumeria herself, because that would suck. But I like that. I really like that. Let's see what else we have. It removes all negative side effects from itself. applies a random hater effect in life regen to itself. So if you'd like to go with this, you can. It is a nice skill, but here's the thing: if you're going to be pairing it up with a monster that basically one of your allies in your team that could basically remove all the negative status effects, then I wouldn't really recommend running this because you already have a monster that's going to be helping you out with that. So maybe Bombetta, for example, Bombetta could do that, you know. So it's really up to you. But since I'm going to be pairing this monster up with a different monster that could actually remove negative status effects when it's needed, I'm not going to need the skill, so I'm going to skip over it. We have Petal Sight, which removes shield from all enemies, applies double damage to itself, and also deals heavy nature damage to all enemies. Now keep in mind, you're going to be removing shield first, dealing the heavy nature damage next, and then the double damage to yourself, okay? Now it would have been a lot better if the double damage was before the damage itself. That would have been really good. Anyways, we have Global Warming, which is a moderate light damage to all enemies, applies sunburn to all enemies. So it's an AoE moderate light damage that applies sunburn. You have to keep this because the thing is, you got 16 stamina cost right here, and once you're in cooldown, that's really good. You can go with this. This is basically a single target version of... Where the heck is that? I think it was this one, right? It's just that this one is a physical damage, this one's a nature skill. Now there are two sets of skill sets that you can go with. This one is like a self-buffing type of attacking Blumeria, if that makes sense. So basically it has some self-buffing skills, but can also be used as an attacker, like a Blumeria attacker, but it's not like a pure attacker, if that makes sense. So basically what I mean by this is that, look at this one, apply 2 random hater effects, right, and it gives you an extra turn. So basically you're buffing up, you're helping yourself out before you're dealing damage. You also have the double damage one, right? You also have this one, the double damage, another one. And then this one is also a cleanse in case you need it. And now if you want to use this monster as a pure attacker with no self-buffing type of skills and stuff like that, although there is one right here which is double damage, but here's the thing. This one you deal the damage and then it's giving you your double damage, you know what I mean? Like it just comes with that. Same with this one right here, so you're dealing the damage first. It's not like you're applying to yourself right away. You can if you'd like to. So you could start off with Burning Hate Fist in the beginning if you'd like to, so then you can hit them with the double damage and stuff later on. But yeah, it's not like you actually apply it to yourself, you know what I mean? Like for example, this one right here, and same with this one right here, which cleanses and stuff like that. So I honestly like Extract more than this other one, the Solar Blast one. Although they're pretty similar, it's just that this one applies Sunburn and it's a light damage, but it has 0 stamina and 0 cooldown. This one is also a 0 stamina, 0 cooldown, but the thing is, it's physical damage. So you'll basically deal the same amount of damage you do to every single other monsters that you fight. The other one is light element, so that means if you face any other light monsters such as Katarine, Masterat and stuff like that, it'll be weak against them, you know what I mean? But then it can also be nice against dark attackers or just dark monsters in general. For example, Dark Air, Masteron the most, which is actually a pretty meta monster nowadays. Alright, so yeah, but I like Extract better, just in case if you end up facing Masterat and other light element monsters. But anyways, I'm gonna go with a full attacker Blumeria, you know what I mean? I'm gonna go with these 4 skills. But anyways, we got the arena set up. We went ahead and checked out the skills. Let's go ahead and take a look at the relics. So it has double sword. This is actually not that bad. For an attacker, this is really good. You can go with laser beam sword if you have that. Basically, you're going to be dealing extra damage, magic damage after you attack. Not just that, but also before you attack, it's going to increase your strength. When you have it max, it'll increase your strength by 5040. So this one's a max laser beam sword, so I'm going to give it. You can also go with wingsuit sword if you have that. I don't have it on this account, so I'm not going to go with that. But if you have it, go ahead and give it. And if you don't have wingsuit sword, it's okay. Chain sword also works out. But here's the thing, I don't recommend doing double laser beam sword. If you'd like to do that, go ahead and do so. But why not go with Cane sword? In case if you need some healing, it's there to help you. And in case if you need to deal extra damage, you got it right here. So you can do something like this, or wingsuit sword with laser beam sword, or cane sword with not laser beam sword, but cane sword with wingsuit sword. But in this case, I'm just going with these 2. Now for the obscure talent, guys. This is what most of you guys want to know, right? So once you get it to rank 1, you'll be able to give an obstacle talent. Here's what I recommend giving. You can give this monster Untitled Assault. This is the perfect obstacle talent to give to this monster. Okay? Besides that, you can go with Burning Hands if you'd like to go with that. Burning Hands works well. If you want to go with Growing Flesh, which I don't recommend, but if you, let's say you don't have those other 2 relics or obstacle talents, you can go with Growing Flesh just in case if you need some heal. Because remember, this monster's life, she is lacking on life, right? So if you could go with that, go ahead and do so. Now let's say you don't have those 3, I recommend giving in Unholy Vigor because this monster can't regenerate her stamina, you know what I mean? So it'll be nice to give something like that. But I'm just gonna go with Unrelenting Assault. So yeah, once again, she does not have any relics that will help her regenerate her stamina. So you gotta watch out from relics that actually, when you damage them, right, and they hit you with their relics and it removes your stamina, you have to watch out from that. But to help you with that, you can pair this monster up with any other monsters that could hold like a staff. You can give your allies King of Atlantis or Master Staff, so that whenever you need stamina, it'll help you out. Alright, let's go ahead and test out Blumeria, shall we? I'm excited. Okay, so with Lindworm, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with Age Overseer so that I can basically stop that, what's it called? Shelly there. Now, take a look at the turn orders. It looks like Blumeria here, I can just go ahead and do damage boost instead of going Pyro Shield because this monster's turn is right after Blumeria. So I can go with the damage boost and precision. Now it's Blumeria's turn. Now keep in mind, Blumeria's gonna hit hard. 50% damage boost. Also, well, the Earth Hater, that's not really gonna help as much. I'm gonna go with X Strike because remember, I have Laser Beam Sword and also Unrelenting Assault that will kick in and will give me an extra turn here. So that's a nice thing about Unrelenting Assault. See, and also Laser Beam Sword, it's a good combo. So even at rank 3 here, I still managed to deal quite a lot of damage. And you also have Global Warming. This is an AoE skill and it actually eliminates Lindworm just like that. It's a 30% power too. Nice thing about it is it's 16 stamina and it's only 1 turn cooldown. So I could just use this and eliminate Lindworm and also gain an extra turn from UA. Now Shelly's dead. That was her 2nd time dying, so she's not going to come back. Now I can just do Petal Sight. Petal Sight, bam, look at that. And eliminate Cruel there as well. This monster is pretty darn powerful. So this time I wanted to do the same exact thing but with Maelstrom, and not just that, but also this Maelstrom, I give him a level 10 life ring, so he has more life now, 300k, and also on top of that the 50% shield. Let's see how this is gonna go. So first of all, let me go ahead and turn you into a baby. And so here, once again, the damage boost, or not the damage boost, the speed, look at its turn order, because of the speed difference, right? So I'm going to go ahead and apply the damage boost because I'm safe here. And it looks like it actually gave me Freeze Hater. So if any of these monsters would, let's say, frozen, I would have dealt triple the amount. It's really good. So here, I'm going to go with my AoE skill. No, I feel like that'll eliminate. No? Let's test this out. Actually eliminated. Wow. Okay, that was very powerful, I gotta say. Now, this monster has fire skills, thunder skills, and of course also light. We're not gonna use light because that's gonna be weak against Blumeria. So we could use fire because this monster is not like a nature monster, although it does have nature skills, which makes her very unique. The thunder skill, let's just go with the other one. So unfortunately, you know, you can actually apply tortures like that, and it kind of sucks. It kind of sucks because this monster is not immune to torture or anything like that. But anyways, let's go ahead. Oh, take a look at this. I can eliminate whichever one I want. I could really do it, but then I'm gonna die from these 2 tortures. I'll actually die from both of those tortures. But this monster hits heavy. Trust me guys, this monster hits heavy. You guys are seeing this, right? Even X Strike was able to eliminate that 130 Cruel. Oh, never mind. I thought I was gonna die. I didn't see that regen. Regen's actually helping me out. Awesome. So as you guys could see, the X Strike with the 50% damage boost there, I can deal quite a lot of damage. For example, if I wanted to take down Cruel, let's see how much damage it deals. 307,000. And also, I forgot, Cane Sword helping me out there. So Cane Sword just applied that thing there on me. So it actually helped out a ton. I can't do VP reversion because I've already used it, so it won't really work out. Air Traveler, no. Time Skirt, no. Let's just... I can't do anything else. I'm just gonna have to charge up. Alright. Now, here I could use any of my skills. This Burning Hate Fist, once again, it deals quite a lot of damage. And also, you're applying Sunburn to the enemy and double damage to yourself. So you're basically buffing up. And the Sunburn didn't land, but the damage boost actually landed, and that was the most important part. But it doesn't even matter because we ended up winning the battle anyway. Alright, so I wanted to take it to PvP. And so we're facing some caustic monsters here. Now, I do want to mention, you can go ahead and pair this monster up with Bombetta, because if you're not going to be running that cleanse kill, it's nice running Bombetta. Or for example, Maelstrom, because, you know, it has the 50% life shield Taskcaster that it begins with. So it's going to survive a bit longer, right? And so it's protecting Blumeria. But anyways, let's see what we can do here. So looks like the turn order, right? Blumeria is taking a turn before Hardy. I doubt I need this damage boost. So I'll just go with the Pyro Shield because it's just smarter. It's smarter to go, but let's just go with the Pyro Shield because remember I have my Ink Shelly here and it's Bombetta. Bombetta's not a light or fire attacker, sorry. So we're fine. Now, I can go ahead and use my global warming here. Take a look at that, 78k damage times 3. That's quite a lot. And now, let's see what Hardy, 0 damage, because remember, Pyro Shield. So it's nice pairing the small rope with Chuckle, because of that. Chuckle can also heal, can remove negative status effects. For example, if you're not running that cleanse skill on the Smolcher, Blumeria herself, you can go ahead and run Shelly. Shelly will help you out with that. So Shelly's a really good Molcher. I'm going to go ahead and use Petal Sight because Bombetta's going to take all these incoming damage. And so Bombetta's dead from UA. Just like that. Landed. Yes. Okay. Awesome. So I still have one more use of UA. So let's go ahead and make it count. Vulnerable. Okay. So looks like this is actually pretty darn powerful. X-Strike though, on the other hand, it's nice running X-Strike because it's a 0 turn cooldown, 0 stamina, 40% power, and it's a physical damage. So you always deal the same amount of damage as you do for every single monster. So here in this case, UA will kick in. So we don't completely remove this monster, but we still deal enough damage so that UA kicks in and we get an extra turn. And now I have the double damage. The double damage will help me out even more. So I could even end up using X-Strike again because remember it's a spam bolt skill. Or I could go ahead and use Global Warming or Burning Hate Fist. Let's go with Burning Hate Fist and eliminate him. And that dealt like 280 something K. Alright, Chris, let's see what you've got. Ooh, interesting. Please don't remove positive status effect. I think you're gonna do Singing for you. Oh, Nightmares in the Street. Thank you very much, because then I could just do Pyro Shield here. And now, or I can't do anything. Or I can't really do anything. And remember guys, this monster is a Shelly killer and also a Maelstrom killer. Because it has two light skills. I'm pretty sure these are the only two, unless I'm mistaken. But yeah, it definitely has light skills, so you can run those, especially global warming, which will deal quite a lot of damage. Take a look at this. Global warming just dealt 100k times 3. It was over 300k damage. On top of that, UA kicked in, and also the other thing. So it dealt quite a lot of damage. You're gonna deal 0 damage, so that's why I told you guys, it's nice running Chuckle with Blumeria. So if you have Chuckle, run it. And now, unfortunately, these other skills will deal quite a lot of damage, so unfortunately I won't get an extra turn with UA, but at least we eliminate Shelly here. Alright, here I'll just go with my damage mirror. You're probably going to remove positive status effects. Thinking for you, there we go. I was expecting that. Let's go with the damage boost here. And apparently, Blumeria has a Thunder Hater, so if any of these monsters were Thunder, I could have dealt triple the amount, which is really good. But once again guys, it's like a lottery. Getting the right what's called hater effect. Unfortunately it is like a lottery. Look at this. Burning Hate Fist actually eliminates every single one of them. Yeah, so we might as well eliminate Kurai, because Kurai is going to be a problem. So we just eliminated Kurai, we OTK'd it. Let's go ahead and use this. Just like that. We regain our stamina. I'm gonna go ahead and go with Big Shield. Let's go with Big Shield. Both of you charged up. I'm gonna go ahead and apply... Oh, never mind. I already have the damage boost plus the double damage that I applied with Blumeria herself earlier. So look at this. Oh my goodness. Look at this. By the way, remember this skill right here, it removes shield first. So for example, right now, Shelly has shield, right? It will remove the shield first, and then it'll deal the damage. So take a look at this. Jelly shield is gone. Now this monster against Maelstrom, can you imagine that? Because remember, Maelstrom applied that 50% life shield, status caster. So the shield will be gone, and it's basically a Maelstrom killer. Now, unfortunately, this monster can be denied easily, so you have to watch out from that. And also, tortures can be applied on this monster easily as well. But if you have Choco on your side, for example, like right now, right, I have those tortures and stuff like that, you can run Fairy Mouse and basically remove all the negative status effects. So then next turn, when it's Blumeria's turn, Blumeria is completely fine, as you guys can see. So I still have my triple damage, not triple damage, 200% damage boost, right? Or 150. Look at this, global warming or extract, both of them deal enough damage to eliminate this Vampira. Let's see how much damage we deal. 318k damage. Yeah, definitely meta. So I recommend investing in this monster. If you were wondering whether or not you should invest in it, yes, do it. I even made the Tails video a while ago where I told you guys to get it, and it's a must-have monster. Now, luckily, I had enough gems to get this monster to rank 3. I'm gonna get it to rank 4, and then from there on, I'm gonna use my loom to get it to rank 5, of course. This monster's really good. But it's not as good as Spectra. The reason for that is because it doesn't have Pierce. Pierce mechanic with Spectra is really good. But unfortunately, this monster, if it's like, let's say, 2 Megaton monsters or something like that, or if you go up against Bombita, which is a light monster, and you end up using something like this, right? Bombita will take in the damage, and it won't deal as much damage. But it's okay, you still have Petal Sight, I know. But Spectra can literally attack whoever she wants, because it'll pierce through that, you know what I mean? Through everything. So, that's the thing. But other than that, guys, yeah, it's a really good monster. It is definitely one of the best attackers in the game. But I hope you guys did enjoy today's Monster Legends video. I hope you guys did enjoy today's review once again. If you did, drop a like and also subscribe to the channel with notifications on. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.